Hello, everybody, and welcome to the newest reaction review video. I know this is a little weirder than usual, but I'm gonna try my best here. I mean, this video basically summoned me. We all know the best trauma to unpack is eclipses. Anyway, let's do this. I want to see all this happen. I haven't really watched a lot of that show or anything really, but I get the gist and all that. So yeah, let's have a look at that and see if I'm right about the trauma and everything happening, and see how much I can analyze it. Because literally my entire channel, majority of it, has just been devoted to one single goddamn thing. Psychoanalyzing the goddamn villains. Anyway, let's get into this.
And finally, Fazbear's security system isn't exactly up to code, but difficult regardless.
You know what makes things a lot better when you're watching this on a computer? I can tell you this right now. You can hear background music. I'm not joking. When you're filming on a phone, you can hear the dialogue, but you can't really hear the music very well. My volume is currently at 60% and I can hear the music clearly. I should consider doing this more often.
Perhaps I'll.
Dun, 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 dun,
I love you, Puppet.
Hey, dude, what's up?
I thought you would have been in your female form by now.
Yeah, I was. Back and forth, it's whatever. So, what's up, dude? What's going on? What you working on?
Looking into Fazbear's systems.
Wait, is it only like $4? What in the... Crazy. No inflation yet, huh? Wild. Man. How are the digs, by the way? Systems working good for you?
Digs?
You know, you got the computers, you got your lab, you go back there, I'm sure, at some point you go to your lab and whatnot, right?
I'm trying to make something to get to a laboratory, yes.
That's good, that's good.
Oh yeah, let's give you some updates, Puppet. Your son has his dad back. Yes, I've seen that episode. I wanted to react to it, but there's a little thing called that I'm not really good at is impulse control.
Any news that you want to share, that you want to talk about?
Fazbear's planning to raise prices on the chips.
Already?
Isn't that Fazbear's though?
Man, alright. Well, it is what it is, I guess. You know?
It's Fazbear's.
How about from Sun and Moon? How about them? What are they doing?
Nothing of interest.
Oh, okay. Like you aren't interested, or like this just boring stuff?
What son's busy in there? What? Cleaning again?
It's true.
I guess. I mean, that's what Sun does, I think.
Then
and then
I don't think it's of interest.
Okay, have you heard from Moon again? Did you stop by at all?
No.
I don't really think he wants to at this point, because if we are thinking about the fact that this universe has been actually created from beginning and all that, I'm guessing they're at a specific point on a timeline. I'm going to think in both theoretical wise and also writing perspective. If they're doing this, they're going to be like, okay, we want Eclipse to go to this moment where he's going to hurt the most, which is at the very beginning. So I would think, no, not yet.
Huh. Want to talk
Again,
to
I
him
haven't
again?
seen a lot.
It doesn't matter.
Vacation.
Oh,
Bad news, by the way. Seems like Chica was lost in a dispute recently.
oh, so the ones that are all over the wall are gonna get removed and replaced?
Yeah.
You sure she was lost, or just like it's just getting ugly?
Henry won the settlement.
Okay.
Seems like he may be going for his original crew.
Right. So,
Either Henry's got some really good lawyers, or Fazbear's just really in the
Finally, a universe that has justice.
Yeah, probably both. So everything else is fine with us. I
Yes,
mean, Fox is
everything's
doing pretty
fine.
good with stuff. And FC, what's up?
Everything's fine, yes.
Cool.
Everything's fine. I very much doubt it, but it's fine.
Great, wonderful. You didn't show up for that movie.
I got busy.
Yeah, that's fair. We're doing another one tomorrow if you want to, or actually tonight as well if you want
I'll pass.
to. Okay. Sure. Cool. FC's kind of like, where's the clips at? Kind of curious, just asking because
Wait,
you're.
that's
You need to
Fifi?
worry about me.
Well, he does. He's not worrying about you. He just wants to know what's going on. He's a curious kid. You're one of the only people that he really knows from
Maybe you should start talking to Monty.
that. Not the best idea.
Why?
It's Monty.
Because they're
a
just
little
as
bit
insane as the first day?
insane isn't really the word, but destructive. A little bit, quite a bit,
I was just gonna say
actually.
because he's Monty.
So yeah. Besides that, I mean, I'm kind of just bored right now. I'm not doing too much at the moment.
Why are they still?
I can relate, girl.
I am your assistant, right? I'm your assistant in this, apparently. Which I'm getting that changed still. I have to figure out what the roles are. I did tell Monty I was the band manager.
That's not it. Keith was technically the manager.
Band manager. Band. They're a little bit different,
Yeah, well, there's not much of a difference with Fazbear.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I mean, besides that, I mean, so you don't have any interest in, like, just going down and talk to them at all? Maybe if you want to hang out, do some things. You can hang out with us too if you want to. I mean,
No.
I'm just kind of chilling at the moment.
Down with who?
Oh, yeah. Just talk to Sun if you wanted to, or Moon, or
Oh God, he's literally in a point of his life where all of his trauma started. You think he wants to witness it firsthand?
more about what's going on. I don't know if anybody else has done that
Actually, I'll
recently,
snack you for once.
besides you and me. That first time.
Ah, it's melting.
No.
Anyone else been here at all? Like, has anyone else
This
even?
place isn't open, puppet.
Well, yeah, but like, has anyone else like arrived yet, or like gotten here?
Francis showed up.
Oh, you're joking.
No.
Oh,
And I imagine his brother may not be far behind.
I'm kind of more okay with that than I am with Francis. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yep. So, yeah, you just want to maybe talk to them at all? Maybe you want to go.
There's no reason to.
Doesn't it like hurt Sun to like give control over it or something like that?
No. Not to give control. It hurt no matter what he did.
Right. It hurts every time he just. Is it always hurting him? Like constantly?
Every
Or like a.
single movement Moon made was like trying to lift weights.
Okay.
Walking. I don't even know how he's managing this. Maybe the code's slightly different.
I mean, hopefully, right? Maybe it's not like, quite that way. Maybe it's like a. Oh, and they switch over. Who knows? I mean, maybe you could like, maybe we could like
I'm
a.
not going to help them. Shouldn't help them.
I mean, it's the right thing to do. Almost sound like Francis there. Wow. Rubbing off, I guess.
Should.
Look.
Well, Ma.
We should help them. Eclipse. We should 100% help them. We can avoid things happening that might be bad. I mean, you don't have to.
Would you help the person that just literally destroyed everything for you? I'm just looking at this always from Eclipse's perspective, and as a someone who's been psychoanalyzing him for over 2 years now, I would say that's the last thing he'd want to do.
No one has to do anything here. I mean,
No. No reason
Okay.
to.
I mean, you helped me for no reason
I
whatsoever.
helped you for no reason because that world we were at might have gotten destroyed.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it could cause somebody to get hurt if that is anything you might care about. Like a kid or something, or Sun himself might get a little bit hurt. He's kind of like an innocent guy. It's in the walls.
Trauma.
Maybe it's
Hmm.
Dazzle.
What, the cat? No. Look, dude, I mean,
He said Dazzle. The cat Dazzle's not a cat. Have you met Dazzle? Probably not, but she's your son's best friend. Stick to the program.
if you don't want to, it's fine. I'll make a talk to him now. If you don't want to do it, I'm gonna go talk to him. Look, don't feel like you're forced to do anything like that. Just don't be a stranger either, because we're kind of like the only people that know what's going on. So it's kind of like, if I don't talk to you at all, it's kind of like, besides Foxy, which is like my rock, but there's
I'm gonna
that.
get off my f***ing ass. Just get out of the
No,
way.
I'm
Eclipse is just a mood. I just love him. I said, huh? Huh? I've just been saying ever since the beginning that he's just an angsty teenager, and I love it.
I'm leaving like right now, actually, to go. I said I'll just take over here for now. See you around, dude. I don't want him to think I was doing that. I just wanted to leave, and then he just took it. Okay, maybe
You did that on purpose, didn't you? And as I said before, don't speak. And yes, someone is in the room with me right now. It's my brother. You can say hi. So, I asked him to not talk since this is a very important thing. But, yeah.
I am not trying to reverse. I'm not trying to be. No, I'm just going to sit here and do his job for a bit. What job? There's no one here. What the?
You literally worked this job back in your home
Mama wants to
dimension.
keep telling me to do everything around this stupid place.
probably her.
Fine.
Your
Where the hell?
home dimension was destroyed. The one where you had kids in.
hell is he?
Hello down there! Allow me to
Hello, not depressed sunrise.
dolphin dive into this pit! And you give me a rating! Okay.
I love this song already. I love him.
Okay, how good was that dive? What'd you think? Hello?
You're so
Hello?
happy,
Hello, the
Sonny.
Hello?
I'm smiling
Speak!
so much.
The words of your mouth, use them to articulate yourself!
I want to talk to you.
Oh, what about?
Moon.
And there's the joy flowing away. This is what I love about this show. How goddamn beautiful drama is.
There's nothing to talk about there. I'm still trying to figure out, like, if there's how much light would one need to keep something like that out, or just not come back out at all? You know?
Why do you want to keep him away?
What do you?
Someone's holding back tears.
It hurts every time whenever he takes over. It's just like a whirlwind of shock and pain in my systems. And I'm supposed to just like, what, let it happen? Oh, fat chance, buddy.
I'm saying this right now, pal. What do you think is the most painful kind of pain? Physical or mental? Opposite? Slippers? Son's always wear slippers. Anyway, son, what's the most painful kind of pain? One that digs wounds deeper than anything. Mental. I know you are getting trauma right now and physical pain, but imagine not being able to move and everything. Your anger, your emotions and everything, and you're hurting the person you love as well. That cuts deep. I know, like, during this time, I think, you're about a few days old, so you're not really used to any of this stuff yet, but I'm saying this right now. Listen to Clipsy.
Fat chance. That's as likely as to happen as me having hair.
It's not
Son admitted he's bald.
fair.
What's not fair?
Eclipse. Do it, pal. Snap.
You have a second mind in your body and you don't want to share it?
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter if I want to share it or not. I'm here. You know, and he's stuck in here.
He's stuck. There's the words.
Oh, but I did think of something though. I guess that does sound a little bit unfair. But what if we got separated? Moon and I.
Where did you get?
You realize that's bringing up even more trauma than the things you said before. In his dimension, when you separated, he came to existence, and he was literally constantly put in, you are the bad guy, you are the bad guy, you are the bad guy, you cannot be freed. Oh god, oh, I'm abandoned child, I don't know what the hell's happening here. Oh, wait, I'm a headache? Okay, that's gonna be rooted into my whole character. So yeah, don't.
Get that idea from?
Francis! Yeah, he came in, started talking about positivity and stuff, and just offered like his brother separating us or something. I don't know what that means, but I was making a huge assumption that I was making the assumption that you were his brother, but I have no idea who his brother is, so I'm just thinking like, separation, that might be the best idea ever!
Are you from Australia or something? Because from what I live here, for one, but you're talking that fast.
May not be.
What? Why'd you say that? How would it be a bad idea? I mean, Mo can do his things, I can do my things, and then we wouldn't really like intersect too much because we don't hate each other and all that stuff, and I know.
They never
Do you
hated
know what a
each
kill
other.
code is?
What? A kill code? That sounds weird. What's that?
Oh
It's-
god.
What? What is it?
Don't push it too hard, Sonny.
Something bad in your systems.
What? Bad? How bad can it be? Maybe kill code
Who leads you to better children?
stands for like a virus killer.
It's not.
So what exactly happens then? Wait, do you know what it is then?
He is the kill code. What the hell?
Yeah.
What is it? What is it? What is it? I mean, if it's something bad,
Stop
we can
having
probably
so
get it out of my
much childhood
systems.
innocence.
You
It's
can't
now getting annoying.
remove it that easily.
Well, what is it then? What does it do? How would it hurt anything?
Yes.
Moon's tied to it.
Moon? All the more reason that we should not let him have any control of me, okay? All the more reason.
No, don't say what you were going to say. I was going to say you're a bad brother, but that is not the case. They're both going through different kind of scenarios. They both have different perspectives. You got to think, TG. Anyway,
Now, I think what we can do,
We're not doing that.
you just said that Moon does the thing with the kill code thing. I'm sorry,
You
this whole
can't
thing is
help
really
it.
confusing. You're confusing me, and I'm not the smartest person around. Actually, I am the
can you close the door?
smartest person. No, I'm not. I can say that, all right. Yeah, I'm not the smartest person. That's fine, I'm not that smart, but you're confusing me. What do you mean?
Your little
Pause. That is the most high-pitched I've ever heard.
Clips?
Shut up.
Well, that's not a very nice thing to say in a daycare.
Shut up.
Okay. I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings somehow. I didn't mean to.
You don't get it, do you? To be trapped in that stupid body of yours, unable to move for days at a time until you finally get a chance when kids are asleep or this place is shut down. But you don't get that, do you? Watching the world slowly move on while you're stuck doing nothing for hours. I'm sorry. No, you're not sorry. You don't bother to understand anything, do you? You dense motherfucker!
Let it all out, Eclipse. Let it all out, my boy.
Screw it. Do whatever the hell you want.
Okay. That got really loud really quickly. Ugh.
You did not process that the way you're supposed to.
The screaming is how it's supposed to go, because that's how things get resolved, is the screaming and loud noises. And therefore nothing is going badly whatsoever. Hey! Huh?
Out.
But
Get out.
I assume it went badly. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm assuming you said you don't want to give up control at all, don't want to get separated, don't want to give up control, and you got mad at that because what exactly? You want to talk about it? You can. You can just go and leave and walk away.
I was Moon. I was... I have the same memories as him. Down to the last details. Before they separated. And then I was stuck in Sun's head.
You were always in there?
I was a bit of kill code. But I remember everything. He left me behind to be stuck, waiting through Sun's skull.
Oh, you're finally admitting it, my boy. Give me more juicy drama / lore / venting / everything. I want to analyze it all, this PTSD. It's such a good thing. Well, not really a good thing. Everyone has their own way of processing things, as well as all that kind of stuff. But for me, because studying. Anyway, let's analyze this a little bit, shall we? When one goes through a traumatic experience, they tend to have a lot of emotions. It's a full-on fight or flight the entirety of the time. Essentially, what Eclipse had experienced, no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't do nothing. Nothing was in his control, nothing was. Now he's seeing someone that literally caused that to him, not knowing what they're doing, and as he explains it to him, they're like, oh, I need to do this. And then he's like, do you realize how much pain and all that? The natural response is to go back to the exact same response you had during the traumatic experience. Some people freeze. Some people run away from the experience. Some lash out, which is what happened here. PTSD, fun to analyze. Let's continue.
So no. Maybe I currently don't care what's...
Did you ask for those?
Sun wants to do. If you want to help them so badly, be my guest.
Wouldn't helping them help you as well?
Help me.
Well, yeah.
Ascribe that for me.
If there's a kill code in Moon's head, and you were a bit of that kill code,
I'm not even sure if that's here.
but it could be. And if it is, and they somehow do get separated, and you get stuck in that body again, we'd have a second you, wouldn't we? How'd that work the first time?
Just go.
I will, but I'm gonna leave you with one small question, I guess. If you're in there, shouldn't you at least try to talk to yourself? Maybe solve the problem before it becomes one. Or do you want it to
Actually,
just
wise
fester
wisdom,
like you're
Again, trauma response. Your amygdala is in full control. It's very hard to think logically. So,
your problem did for years? Until you blow up on somebody who has no idea what you're talking about whatsoever. I think you know the answer to that one. Movie denied by
literally. I remember you having a very similar reaction to talking to your dad again, but instead of lashing out, you more froze. But you still got through it. You were more of a freeze when it comes to fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. Fawn is when you basically just try to give them everything to make sure they don't hurt you. But yeah,
By the way, stop on by.
bye.
Have to work.
By the way, I love this. I love this background so much. Do you want to watch that next? Who is Francis? I have no goddamn idea. Anyway, let's do this review, shall we? Eclipse. One thing of advice I would give to you. Try to calm down with your stress and try to not forgive what happened, but to acknowledge that you couldn't do anything about it.
Some ice tea, my dude. Sit on the couch and wrap yourself in a blanket and wind the
You can't
hell
even hardly
down.
hear this.
I know, but that's how to fix every mental issue.
Do not listen to what my brother just said there. Every mental thing has their own seriousness, but their own seriousness is all the same to a person in every way. Everything happens differently for different people. So yeah, don't listen to my brother about what he just said there. With Eclipse, what I would prescribe to him is to talk to the man who left him behind and just tell him and all that. I know it's like extremely hard for him to go through, but after all of this happens, then he can collapse and process everything. There's a thing I like to say, it's get it done and over with. Rip off the band-aid. That's what he needs to do here. It's going to be the hardest thing he'll ever do. Again, the most painful kind of pain isn't physical, it's mental. Anyway, so I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10, okay? So, anyway, my kings and queens and non-binary in-betweens, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is going to be my last one for a while. I just kind of had to make this video. Anyway, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.